Hey guys, how are you doing today? Today's video is titled Built by the Battle God is Making You Stronger. Built by the battle. God is making you stronger. I have a question for you. How tough do you want to be? How tough do you believe you are? Now, the answer, it may surprise you. How tough do you want to be depends on how tough your life has required you to become. I'm sure you didn't expect that. Because some of us believe that we're really tough, but yeah, we have an easy life. No struggles, no obstacles, no barriers, no one's coming against you, but we're tough. Maybe you've never walked through rejection. But the one who's enduring rejection is actually the one that shows their strength. The one that's enduring betrayal is the one that stands with strength. The one that has encountered loss and disappointment and is still standing is actually the one that stands with the strongest strength. You probably have encountered seasons of difficulty, and lo and behold, by the blessing of God, everything is immediately back to normal. Think about people who walk in seasons of hardship for years. Now, I know life is not easy, and I am not belittling anyone's struggle, because I've said it before, and even biblically speaking, everyone has a journey, and every journey has its own path. Now, that doesn't make you makes your suffering less. It's just saying that there are some people that God has written their stories to endure and encounter and keep enduring and keep having hardship and barriers. See, those moments, they're not easy, just as well as your moment. You could have had, possibly you had a situation and you were able to fix it immediately. It shows wisdom on your part. It shows that God has elected for you not to endure, not for a long time. Now, every strength is weighed differently. See, life has a way of training us, and it trains us through experience. Some experiences we weren't even expecting that we would encounter. God has a way that He elects and He chooses each one of us. He provides us with a destiny. He ordains us for certain works in our lives, and some of them require battles. Some of the battles that some people endure builds patience in them. Some struggles build endurance. Some seasons reveal strength. And that's the type of strength that they never even had inside of them. The question is not simple. It's not how tough you are. The deeper question is, what has God been building inside of you through everything that you've survived? Now, I started it that way so that I can get everyone's attention. I'm sure there was some people who said, wait a minute, I've encountered some difficulties. I may have, was blessed to handle it immediately. So, in reality, the question is not how tough you are. The deeper question is, what has God built inside of you through everything that you survive? Survival can be one day, it can be a week, it can be months, it can be years. No matter the length of time, you survived it. And it shows your toughness. So, today let's discover how God uses life's hardest seasons to develop unshakable godly character and spiritual endurance inside of us. Consider it pure joy, my brother and sisters, whenever you face trials of many kinds, because you know that the testing of your faith produce perseverance. James 1 verse 2 to 3. Consider it pure joy, my brothers and sisters, whenever you face trials of many kinds. So, you have endured hardship, battles, struggles, barriers. You're undergoing it probably now. You've questioned certain situation. Your relationship is shaky. Your foundation is shaky. Your home is probably, feels like the roof is coming off. The ground that you stand on, you're not sure of it because you don't know where the next dollar is coming to pay your bill. Your job has cut your hours, and some of you have probably even lost a job, and you're seeking it right as you're looking at this video. Your children are just misbehaving. You're trying. And there's some of you in the midst of all of that, a health issue showed up. And that's a shaking. There's some of you that in the midst of your shaking, your struggles, grief pops up, a loss. But you know what God says? Consider it pure joy. Pure joy. Whenever you face those kind of trials, that is the testing of your faith. Not only so, but we also glory in our suffering because we know that suffering produces perseverance, and perseverance character, and character hope. Romans 5 verse 3 to 5. I can honestly say that I know something about suffering, just as you know something about suffering. I've endured trials and tribulations. I've experienced deep hurt. I've lived through lies that were spoken about me from people who I've never imagined that would even believe or accept what was being told to them. They ran away from the truth. I've encountered manipulation. I've made some choices myself. It's not the pointing the finger of what's coming against me. I've opened doors for some hardship as well because I've allowed wrong people in my life. I've made decisions of surroundings and relationships that I had no business entering in. That probably caused me to carry titles that I don't feel good about. Only to discover that what all that I endured, the harmful intention, the selfish motives, was God building something miraculous inside of me through all this painful season. God was doing a work within me. And I didn't even see it. All I was worried about was the pain. That's all I seen. I seen what was coming at me. I seen who did me what. I seen the mistakes that I made. Never realizing that my pain wasn't produced by God, but he utilized it. Because somewhere along the line, he believed that he was losing me to a world that was not worthy of who he created me to be. The same with you. God allowed what you are enduring because he feels that he may be losing you to something that is not worthy of who he created you to be. Through your hard trials, your pressure, everything that you were put through was a lesson. And some of you gained perseverance. Some of you created, what you went through created an unshakable faith in you. Some of you were walking away, your backs were turned towards the Lord. And God said, you know what? This is coming at them. I'm going to allow these arrows to enter in their midst. And I'm going to use it to produce maturity in them. Listen, be honest with yourself. I know it hurts. I know, there were a lot of sad nights and days, but think about it. You can't tell me that what you went through didn't change you for the better. Hopefully you didn't cause the lesson to turn into bitterness. You caused the lesson to be growth. You caused the pain to turn into an experience of love, of process. Your character has changed, I guarantee you. You're more aware of the decisions that you make. Somewhere along the way, you lost your courage and it has strengthened you. It strengthened your faith. And you stand with a strength and a character that people can now look. Now, the people who come against you will never, ever, ever, ever recognize the change that's in you. And that is the reason, if you notice that you are continuously being attacked and going through things, it's because in the hidden truth, in the silence, they see the change. So their whole thing is that they want to dismantle you. You can't go through that fire and for you to stand in strength, for you to still have kindness and forgiveness and love in your heart. Because I always say the people who are coming against you do not cover the percentage for the whole world. They're not humanity within itself. They're just a group and one individual. And in that path of meeting that individual, behind that individual, there's a line of other people that's going to come towards you. There are some that will surprise you and have you in awe. Because you're going to look back and say, I went through all of this, and yet there is still goodness in the world. So you have to believe that, because someone else that you have hurt or said something or looked at someone or didn't help someone has to believe that your reaction does not count for the whole world. God, his main work is to develop faith within you, a steadfast faith, a type of faith that is rooted in his promise, a type of faith that does not believe in the circumstances of what you are going through or have went through. God has brought healing in your life. Some of us have deep-rooted issues that we were hiding, and it took what we went through to bring that up. See, God is not a one-time, one-part God. He fixes everything at once. He noticed that hidden pain, what you were hiding, that mask. You laughed every day. You got up and you dressed. You went to work. You were in the midst of people. You sat down and ate. But then you had something deep-rooted. No matter what it was, it could have been bitterness. It could have even been self-hate. It can be something someone did to you. It can be a childhood trauma. It can be insecurities. And God decided that, you know what, I'm going to pull this up as well. And I'm going to heal my child from this. So what he filled you with security. He relieved you of that self-doubt that you once had. See, where I once struggled with whatever that I struggled with, how I saw myself, is not how I see myself today. I know that through the eyes of God, I'm no longer defined by my pain, by my insecurities, by my doubt, by my ridicule. My past has no hold on me because God has erased that. Our Lord Jesus Christ took that cross for this purpose. Now, sometimes we endure pain, and the longer we stay in it, and we have to be honest that we are traumatized through it. And it takes the healing of God as becoming our doctor, our teacher, and our guidance to help us. Some of us may need to sit with someone because then we start analyzing our pain from, what we're physically seeing in the people that's coming. And we know that's not true. We know that some of the people that present themselves are not the ones who caused us the pain. And that's why sometimes we have to seek outside help. But start first with allowing God to fix you. Embrace God because He created you. He loves you. He's the one who's redeemed you. He's renewed you, and He's made you beautiful by His grace. And what beauty is that? That's a beauty that even you didn't expect. You know how it is when you used to look in the mirror and you look away, you don't even want to see your image, and then now you look at yourself, you're throwing yourself kisses? Yeah, I know. Some people say it's ego. It's okay. If you didn't used to do it and you're doing it now, that means that God is doing a good work in you. God is transforming you. God is using your trials to refine you. Through it all, let me tell you something. Through everything that you've been through, Christ has proven to you that He is faithful in every situation of your life. In Job 23, verse 10, he tells us, but He knows the way that I take when He has tested me, and I shall come forth as gold. Indeed, you shall, my brothers and sisters. No matter what you're going through, God will not leave you dull. He will shine you for all to see, even starting with you. That's the first look. You have to notice the change. See, God chose you. He allowed you to be thrown into the pit or whatever it is that you're going through. But in the midst of it all, you didn't get broke. You didn't get broken. You didn't smell like smoke. And everything that they wish for you, actually, no one but God and our Lord Jesus wins. You may feel like, oh, I don't deserve it. I've been falsely accused, or things have been spoken about me. People turned away and I'm standing alone. But remember this, actually, you're not alone. You've got the greatest fighter standing with you in the ring. For all that you've been through, every day He's giving you that opportunity, which is a second chance in life. Think about it. You may believe your delay. Some of us are probably saying, why am I still in this right now? But you don't notice the change, how the tide has changed. You may still want to believe that you are in a war or this is coming against you. But notice your reaction now. Notice how you feel inside your heart. You have insight. Some days you awaken are probably already aware of what you're going to encounter and how you're going to deal with it because you wake up and you give it to God. And that's why God has given you wisdom. He's increased your wisdom. He's increased your faith to make you stronger for when that time is completely right. No more troubles. Not completely. Remember, life does come with its ups and downs. But what you are enduring, there will come a time where it would have to stop. But until God is completely healed you, fixed you, refined you, made you stronger, transformed you, there may be some pressure still. See, life has a way of training us through experience, and we never would have chosen. Some battles teach us patience, struggles, and some battle teach us endurance. Some disappointment teach us to completely depend on God. Now, whatever you're going through, my brothers and sisters, I want to tell you that this message is for you. And it's not just a message. This is a declaration of faith. See, we're building a community that refuses fear, that stands firmly in Jesus Christ and believes that when faith speaks, heaven moves. Welcome to this channel where surrender is strength and faith is our language, and God, He is still speaking as long as you trust Him. Faith over fear. I love you with the love of Christ. I pray to see you on the next video. Bye.